Hello, you guys. Welcome to Instantgo Tarot Odyssey. I just wanted to point out a special that I'm going to be running for tonight and tomorrow. I'm going to have a super full moon reading special, 30-minute video read, okay, for only $40. Today and tomorrow only. It is going to be done on the full moon tomorrow, so I'm very excited about this. It's great energy. Look at Moonbeams. Come here, Moonbeams. She'll chase the iPad. But I wanted to offer that too because I know some people, we're pinching pennies and money is short in some areas, and I just feel like this is such a divine, powerful moon. So I'm excited. So love and light, you guys. Enjoy the video. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Instantgo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Welcome to your daily pop positivity, and we're going to see what's going on for Thursday. I think there's 31 days in September, but I have no idea. I'm actually going to check a calendar out because what is really substantially cool is the October 1st full Aries moon, where we are just catapulted into this awesome, incredible, wonderful energy of getting things done. I mean, this is huge, immense, colossal, accelerated energy to get things done and to be really a formidable person. Like, you just are in it to win it, and this is a fabulous time to really consider what has meaning and where we want to go, because we are completely in charge of where we are going and focused on that in a really big way, which I love, because we're going to encounter things that we haven't before about ourselves. Great discovery in detecting more and more strength that we can acquire and pinpoint and use, which is really great. I mean, this is uncommonly strong energy for us. So let's see what's going on in terms of our cards today. We have the Queen of Raphael, which is kind, understanding, giving, and psychic energy held to the yeah with this full moon coming in. It's one of those things where all of a sudden we're like very easy to obtain and locate signs, symbols, and things that are going to help us assemble the big picture here in a really cool way. This talks about following your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Here comes our baby. Come here, come back here, come here. And there's my baby. It was funny when I was pulling up, both baby and Moonbeams were both looking at me like, who is going to get to me first so I can pet them and snuggle them. And they will only allow, like, they are very 6 foot apart, regardless of what's going on in the world. It's like they can be in each other's orbit, but they can't be really close, or they'll start to get attitude on one another. Oh, so let's go on to what's going on about what kind of information you're going to get. I feel like this is just high compatibility within your family structure, being very kind and considerate, right? When we just want to be generous and gracious to others, they start to fall in line and do the same for us. Like, if we're holding the door for the person coming in carrying the groceries, then they want to help put the groceries away. Then you want to help them cook. It's all of these things that a domino effect of congenial energy. And we're going to have the urge more and more to be helpful to people in our household. Also inquiring about how they're feeling and having genuine concern. There's nothing more lovely than somebody that just wants to sit back and hear about your day and is really actively listening, right? So we're going to do the same. A lot of courtesy, a lot of pleasing energy going around with that, which I really love. So the Empress right here is talking about time to act upon your plans. This Aries full moon is definitely going to inspire us to do that. Creativity is really going to be rewarded. Luxurious and abundant resources are going to come in. So for you guys that are writers, your jewelry makers, your speakers, your tarot readers, this is really interesting energy, because this is about you being gifted new decks, you finding the jackpot when it comes to really good deals on your stones and crystals. I feel like it's just a time of surety and calmness of who you are and where you're going. Therefore, you're kind of pushing those boundaries where you might have restricted yourself before. You're like, no, I'm going all out and I'm going to go for this. It's a bright, charmed phase for you guys where you just feel contented and happy. And you're electing to follow your dreams, and you're not going to be distracted at this time, because who else is going to act on your dreams and plans if it's not you, right? And then that kind of energy is very contagious within our family and our friendships. So you're going to help other people to do the same. It's a huge inspiration time. I'm just going to tilt the mic. There we go. So I just feel like you're going to be good humored. You're going to be able to pinpoint where you're supposed to be going. You're going to be very inventive and forge ahead and be very successful in your endeavors, you guys. Yeah, no stopping you. Very powerful energy. And I have a lot of comments and people DMing me that they are now starting up channels. They're starting it for all sorts of things, for healing, for Reiki, for writing, for tutorials, for just information in general that's helpful, cathartic, and healing. So I'm really excited for you guys. Now is the time to seize upon this. And the world can use this sort of information, this healing, this connectivity. It's an exceptional time to start YouTube channels and businesses. Really, really good energy for that. Now let's see what's going on with the Nine of Michaels. This is saying your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, worry to your angels. This is huge for people that are concerned about going back to school, going back to university, going back to work. Really, your fears are unnecessary. I feel like you're going to just kind of glide in and ease back into the norm, that things are going to be okay, that you'll feel contented. You'll feel really happy being around these social groups. People are being much more considerate. I feel like with the climate in the world, people are ready to be kind and genuinely caring. And I feel like you're just going to construct a really cool schedule that works for you. And for some of you guys too, it's in your new endeavors and your new businesses too. School, social, whatever it is, you're just going to have a tremendous sense of balance and hope. And I think somebody just wants to be in the mainframe here. I'm going to try to guide her over here. She's so funny. She knows where my hand goes. So when I point to the cards like that, that's where she goes. So again, yeah, forging ahead, devising a great schedule that works for you. And please understand how unnecessary worry is. Worry isn't planning. Worry forestalls our plans because it blocks us. It's one of the lower vibrations. And worry then brings in fear, and then it brings in all kinds of other things. It's all in that thing, regret, all that heavy, sticky energy. So let go of it and be like, whatever comes about, I'm going to work with this. I'm going to be in flow state. Flow state is being present moment each step by step of the way. So you can then obtain the information and detect anything that needs to go or come into your life, pinpoint problems or things that help you usher in new growth. I just feel like it's a really awesome area of your life today to be able to go, okay, I'm going to adopt the mindset that I'm going to do the best with what I have, where I am. I'm not going to have lack mentality and wish I had more. It's one of those things where people, and we just do this as 3D people. I always equate it to like that Christmas morning, if you have those kids that tear through those presents 100 miles an hour, and then they have a heap of presents, and that adrenaline starts to subside. They think it's the anticipation of it that's sometimes so much more sweeter than receiving things, right? And that's the thing about humanity. We always want more. Our ego is always like, get more, and you see this big pile in front of you and you have these expectations, you tear through it, it's not everything you dreamed or desired, and then you have this defeatist attitude. So let's slow our roll and open one gift cautiously, lovingly, with reverence and gentleness and graciousness, that we're happy to have this one thing, not that we need more, not that it's not everything that meets all our needs, right? This is really, really having an abundance mindset with what we have. We have so many resources at our fingertips that sometimes you'll surprise yourself. When you look around your house, you look in that junk drawer, you look in that bin you put up in the attic, there's so many resources to work with. It's like rediscovering a lot of gifts and prizes, and also it suggests a new way to be creative, right? We kept a hold of these items for a reason, for future use, and now is probably that time. So get ready, start assembling your creative endeavors, because I know the one thing that makes me have a really good day too is when I have a fun creative treat in store, like if I bought or have or pull out my paints, my new decks, because I will pack away decks for months and months. Like I'm really excited to pull back out my Halloween decks and get use of those. I love doing that. That's always a really good time. So also, if you have something that you're not really paying attention to and you're not sincerely using a lot right now, pack that certain something away, that necklace, that deck of cards, whatever it is, so you can rediscover it later and have it be new and have it be a new resource. Because sometimes when we just see things and we start taking it for granted, we need it to be special again, right? So let's hide that away for a little while, and then when we rediscover, it'll be something new. But I'm loving this. It really is, you guys. It's time to act upon your plans. If you get the impulse to go do something, say yes to it, because I feel like it's a really extremely successful time to delve into all those rich ideas that you've had. Start journaling, writing, start having that vision board in place, and go for it. October, unbelievably spectacular for all of these insights. In fact, that's what my next reading is going to be about, how to tap into all the power of October and these double full moons, because it is really substantial. So that is your daily pop of positivity for you guys. I hope you have a great day. Love and light. Thanks for all your beautiful comments. I was filling them out last night and the day before, and it's just so special. I mean, you guys are so special, and you guys are absolutely unbelievable and thoughtful and incredible, and I appreciate you more than I can say. So love and light.